We have everyone go through, say their name and number.
Oh, Terry Brown, number 7.
Austin Dean, number 75.
Joe Germanario, number 9.
Jason Mangoni, head football.
You have a question to start off?
Yeah, Coach, how does it feel to, I don't know, be where you are right now, on to the Elite Eight?
Yeah, it feels great. You know, we just played an outstanding football team, a well-coached football team, and who has a lot of athletes. And you know, we had to rise up and step up to the challenge, and I think our guys did. Obviously, all 3 phases played outstanding, but it's a huge win for our program right now.
Coach, 21-21 going into the half, and they had a little momentum. What was the message at halftime?
Let's keep playing. You know, it's the same way when we went into the halftime at Cortland, and even though we were down against Cortland, the message was the same. You know, we felt like, obviously, the fumble on our own end attributed to 7 of their points. We gave up a big pass on 3rd and I believe 13. So if you take away a few plays, potentially, you have a chance to be leading at the half. So there was no panic by no means. And obviously felt comfortable about getting the ball out of the half, and obviously we went down and executed our offense and scored. And then our defense put 2 on the board back to back. So our guys, again, have never panicked ever, no matter what the score is, and it stayed true today.
What was the decision to put Tyree in for the Wildcat on those couple scores early on?
Yeah, we just wanted to, you know, subtle little wrinkles, right? And our goal every game, and he can attest to this when we recruited him, is to find ways to get him the ball, right? And obviously, Dean, we can see how big he is, right? He's kind of moved the pile, and obviously with Greenwood and Cooley, it's a lot of beef on one side. So we just wanted to do a subtle little change and let Tyree kind of find his way. And I think we did it 3 or 4 times and fairly successful.
He doesn't trust me as a goal line back.
Tyree, obviously you had a big game today. What were you seeing out there today? You know, just on your big plays and scoring early on.
I just knew that, you know, every time I touched the ball, I had to do something for my team, you know, just to be an athlete, you know, just like Mangone said, just go out there and just play hard every game.
Austin, Coach talked about those 2 defensive touchdowns. Was that your first college touchdown?
That's my first ever touchdown. Hey,
How'd that feel?
I was shocked about it. It was I still am. I don't know even what to say. It's a great feeling, I guess.
Lucky he didn't get an excessive celebration. I'm happy he didn't.
I didn't even
Did you spike it?
No.
You almost got the ball stolen away at the 1 yard line, right?
Yeah.
Talk about, were you sure you were in? Because it was close.
I was in. When I crossed the line, I hit and a couple steps and the ball came out.
Okay,
So.
no doubt.
Joe, that first drive of the game, you were 6 for 6. Everything seemed to be working. What were you seeing out there?
I just tried to take the defense gave to me, just make the proper read, and we wanted to go a little tempo because we knew earlier in the week they were a little disorganized before the play, so we just wanted to just keep the tempo going, look to the sideline, get the play, and then just, again, just take what the defense gives you.
I know going into last week's game, I heard the last press conference that I watched, someone that said it was the goal was for you to carry the ball less than 5 times. Is that still a concern right now, considering the injury you had a couple of weeks ago, or you know, how are you feeling? And as far as that, is that just something you're not worried about?
Yeah, we try and limit my carries as much as possible. We knew during the week when we went zone read, number 9 on their team would sit, so it would be a lot of give reads. Obviously, when the play breaks down, you're going to try and pick up a first down with your legs on 3rd down. So again, the goal is to limit carries, but if they need me to run the ball on 3rd down to move the chains, that's what I'll do.
Coach, again, you know, another historic moment in program history. You know, how do you keep this momentum going, and what are you telling these kids who have never been in this position before, and how do you manage it?
Yeah, and I said it last week, and I don't mean to discredit anything from our staff, but we really don't say much about it, right? So in our sport, inevitably, 9-1 does not guarantee you the playoffs, right? So in essence, this is kind of our 12th playoff game in a row, and that's how we look at it, right? So to beat Hobart week 1 was monstrous, right? And just as huge as winning this game, here we are in week 12. So The kids know we're going to come out, we're going to prep the same way on Monday and Tuesday and so forth. And then our goal is to go out and play as efficient as we can. We don't ever talk about outcomes. We don't talk about how many points we want to score or give up. It's about just playing to our level of expectation and hoping that the outcome is in our favor.
And is travel going to affect the process at all? I mean, it's been a little easier being here the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's been great, obviously, right? Wesley had to leave on Thursday and unfortunately drive on Thanksgiving. So that's a benefit for us, absolutely. But we're going to leave Friday. It'll be a one-day travel. Our last home game to St. Lawrence was a one-day travel, about 4.5 hours. So it's a chance for us to kind of just sit back in the bus and talk a little bit, have some fun, watch some movies, and just get along as a team. So it doesn't really ruin nothing.
Who's bringing the movie? What movie?
Yeah, exactly. That's always the big concern.
Yeah.
In our bus the last game on the way down on offense, the TV didn't work, so we had a blank screen for a while. But now with these guys, don't understand how spoiled they are with Netflix and the phones. When I played, it was movie or nothing. Right? There was nothing else. So they're spoiled now. They ain't got to worry about it.
Oh, when I played with somebody's boombox.
Exactly.
Coach, our week with not a lot of students on campus, the stands were still pretty full. What does that say about the community sport you guys?
Yeah, it's been awesome. I've been in a great way overloaded with texts and emails from our alum, from people in the community that we really haven't heard from in a little while, that we absolutely know are paying attention, but haven't had a chance to reach out. And the support's been great. I pass along a lot of it to these guys. I don't pass on everything, or else we would spend a few hours on it. But we absolutely know by looking out there when there's not much students here to see a packed house was awesome, and it was a great day for us.
Anyone else have any questions? All right, thanks guys, congrats.
Thank you.
Thank you.